Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a channel that my auntie, my cousin and I have decided to show you guys. And today's video is about the violin, the parts of the violin and what the violin is for. So, I have my violin and which I will be showing you parts of. First of all, you need to be careful because if you open it in mid-air, well, because I'm used to doing that, I'm going to open it in there, so I can just do that. And then I'll show you the parts of the violin. If it sounds a bit screechy, I'm sorry. It's because I don't have this special thing called rosin thing. So, this is the violin. It has 4 strings called G, D, A, and E, which is a higher string, and it is part of a family known as the string instrument family. The string instrument family is made up of the violin, the viola, the cello, double bass, and harp. The harp is one of the biggest instruments in the string instrument family, and I really wish I could play that, but I can just play this for now. So, as you can see, I have 2 stickers. This is where I put my finger. My first finger is the purple sticker. My second finger is the blue sticker. No, that's not my second finger. Because the reason I have no second finger is because you can either play major or minor. So I will teach you that in a few other lessons. But today we're going to focus on a book called The Moosh. And you get it straight as the first violin lessons I know that some schools do, because I play my Vermouth book in school, which I really enjoy because it has a funny name. So if you want to get this book, it says Vermouth book, and it's violin book 1, because this is the first book you get. Okay, so one of the first songs you learn is Willow Waltz. It is very simple because you can't see it. You see just D, 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 A. D, 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 G. So I'll play that for you. And it's plucking, so it's actually quite easy. You don't get to use the bow right yet. I'll explain parts of the body soon. Okay, so this is the song Willow Waltz. Shh, 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 shh. So the reason I was saying shh shh is because when you play, it says it has it's a waltz, and a waltz dance has 3 beats to it. So it's D, 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 and then so that goes on and on and on. So I will show you the notes again. And so G, D, A, E. One fact is never tune the violin yourself unless you've been properly trained, which I'm not allowed to do yet either. So the second song you learn is G, one of my favourites, because it's just really easy. All you have to do is pluck the D like 4 times, pluck the A 4 times, pluck the D 4 times, and then pluck the A twice, and then pluck the D twice. So that's very easy, I think. And you can also play it like this. Wait, hold on. Sorry, that was an error. Okay, so it's a bit harder to play it like this. So this is E again, A, D, and G. So it's a bit harder to play it like this, so that's why I prefer playing it like this. Sorry. So in that, I made a mistake, but I didn't give up, and I just went on with it. So those were the first 2 pages, and then we have notes. But I wrote down the notes when I first started, because There we go. So I'm going to play you St. Anthony's Chorale. Okay. So, because I said the reason why I said shh is because there's these where is it? Is these rest marks. These means rest. So that means pause for one beat. So in a beat, so we have a starting sign here. You can see it. Hold on. That's the starting sign. It says 4/4 because that means how many beats there are in a bar. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 4 beats in a bar, but then it always has a 4 under it. So pizzicato means pluck. So it's like, so even if I was playing with a bow, it's kind of like plucking. So if I play that with a bow, it'll be like this. It'll be like pizzicato. So it'll be something like that. And I'll teach you the boho. So that was a few songs. Now I'm going to show you the parts of the violin. So the first thing you need to know is that's the bridge. And if your string breaks off, the bridge will have only 3 or 2 or how many strings you ever broke. Strings on it. This is how you tune it as well with these two. These are tuning pegs. And this is a tip, I think. And this is the body of the violin. This is the fingerboard, and this is the body. It is actually quite simple. And you need to get your arm fitted for what size violin you are. I'm a 3/4 now, but I haven't got my 3/4 violin. So, we're going to move on to the bow. This is the bow. This is how you hold it. So, there's a black thing there. You put your middle finger here. You put your index finger here. Put this down there, this down there. So, and you want to have a smiley face. So if you don't put it in like that, you put it out like this, like that. No, okay. So the reason we have to do this is because so we can get our bow hold right. So we had to do this when we first learned it. So you have to go spider crawling up and down. But I can't do it down, so I can't teach you that right now. So this is the tip. This, I don't know. And this peculiar thing is called horsehair. And it can get very sticky if you put rosin on it. So I would not advise you to touch that. Okay, so I'm going to play you a few pieces of my violins that I'm learning for my grade 1 exam. So, this is my first one, and if you can guess what it is, you comment down below what it is. Okay, so if you could guess that, it was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now I've got another song. I don't know why, but we have the first songs we learn are all like songs that they think. We've got Can Can, the Grand Old Duke of York, but most of them are nursery rhymes. So the next one is one that I've been learning, and I think I should. I don't know how, but I've got my book open if I need it. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so that was Old MacDonald, but it wasn't played very well because I needed to bow, but my bow wasn't working. So that's it for today's video. And I hope you liked today's video, and I will be doing more of instruments and stuff like that, as cello and piano, I hope, because I'm going to be learning that. And then when I get to Ode to Joy, which is my last song in the book, but I can do it, I think, but I don't want to do it just in case I mess everything up. So, the music isn't very expensive. How much is it? Well, I know it's just quite cheap. And if you are going to play the violin, if you live somewhere near Sutton Music Centre or any music centre, go to music centres and they'll get your arm fitted, because my arm is 3/4 now. And you will have a fun time doing violin, because in my school we do violin and it's really fun. So I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you.